Hi, everybody. It's Rob Williams from the Generation X-Wing podcast and the Outer Rim Rookie podcast and YouTube show. Where you're probably watching me right now. This is a first for me. This has got nothing to do with armor. It's got nothing to do with 501st, and you'll notice I'm kind of wearing my BDU today. But this is to do with an unboxing. I thought I'd try something different here. I've got something at Toys R Us today, and I thought I'd unbox it. It's kind of a special thing for me. I don't collect a lot of toys. In fact, it's rare that I do collect. I get more toys for my friends than I do for myself, but this one's kind of unique. But before we start that, I do want to remind you, if you'd like to purchase a Outer Rim Rookie coin to help the BC Children's Hospital Foundation, all the proceeds go to charity, and this is just an example of the coin. If you want to purchase one, just contact me at generationxwingpodcast@gmail.com and let me know, and we will talk about it. They are $10 American, $12 Canadian, and shipping may apply. But this is a beautiful coin that is about, well, it basically has the logo of my Outer Rim Rookie show. And on the back, there you go, a little Ewok taking a joyride on a speeder bike. So if you're interested in that, let me know and contact me again at the link down below at generationxwingpodcast@gmail.com. So today, it's an unboxing. This is the Jabba's Palace from Return of the Jedi. This is brand new. I got it for $80 at Canadian at Toys R Us. And if you know me, if you know the type of person I am, you'll know why I bought this. Again, I'm not a big toy collector. I don't have toys on my shelves a lot. I have the odd one or two things just as kind of a decoration, but I don't usually purchase dioramas. But this one's special, and it says right there, I'm a huge Ree Yees fan. I'm a massive Ree Yees fan. I call myself the very first unofficial Ree Yees cosplayer. I dressed up like it in 1985. I made a costume. It was really bad, paper mache, but still the intention was there. I dressed up as Ree Yees. And I have almost every action figure with Ree Yees on it in my collection right behind me there. The only one I don't have is like this Disney motion thing. It's this little tiny little thing you get from Disneyland with 3 eyes. I'm still trying to find that one. But I have all these other ones, him with 3-eyed camera, the bust, all that sort of stuff. So I shouldn't be waving at my friend. But I don't have this one. And so I was at the Toys R Us and I was like humming and hawing. Like I said, I don't buy a lot of toys. This has got in there an exclusive Ree Yees action figure carded. Looking at the photograph, and they hide them like right in the back there. Looking at the photograph, it looks like it's the same type of Black Series Ree Yees action figure you can get from a few years back, as well as the same one that they use in the Disneyland set with the 3-eyed camera. I have a feeling it's the same one, and the card is similar to the same design as the cards from original 1983 card from not Power of the Force, but 1983 Return of the Jedi card. The whole classic thing. And so that is in here. There's also a, as you can see, Han Solo. It's Han Solo, I guess in Carbonite? I honestly don't know. I just saw Ree Yees and do I get it? It was the last one in the store. So I'm going to open it up. Like I said, I've been humming and hawing whether to open this up or not, but enough talk. I'm going to try opening it up. So I guess this is how unboxings work. You just kind of open up. It's funny, I don't understand the fascination with unboxings, but I do watch them myself. So there you go. It's kind of in its little thing here, and slide it out nice and easy. So basically, I'll slide this open, and you can take a look at how it's in there. But this is what it looks like right here. That's it right there. It is a cool playset. It really is a cool playset. And I'll show it to you in a second here. But it really is a cool playset because they got the Tauntaun head. And I used to be good with my Star Wars trivia. I don't know what animal that is. But I will get to the action figures in a second here. But I will open up the thing here. So for you people who want to take a look at the actual diorama itself, it's really nice. You know, I used to be a huge action figure collector in the Power of the Force 2 line when it was out. I bought every single one. I bought them twice, one out of package, one in package, and this would have been perfect. This would have been perfect even with the classic stuff. As a kid, I would have loved this. I had Jabba, I had all those other little things. I would have loved something like that. On the back, on the back's got this little switch, like that. I guess maybe something to do with that. Maybe play around with that a little bit. I like how they figured this out. So there you can see the action figures right here and here, and the other walls to the Jabba's cave, I guess. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna unclip this, and put together, and then once you'll see the action figures. All right, so hang on for a sec. So as you can see, it's pretty straightforward. You just push it into the side and it's in there. But it does have another option of actually pointing it out like that. You can put it to this out the side or out the front. So it has that sort of lived-in look there, doesn't it? It's kind of cool, kind of boxy. Again, this is pretty cool. I gotta admit, I think this is wonderful. Tell me down below what animal that is, please. It's Gundar? I don't think so. But, and if you like your dioramas, you like putting your little things together, I think this is the set for you. It's really painted nicely. If you take a look at the top there, it's got these cool little vents. I think you can see right down. That's really cool. The little details of the wear and tear that happens down here. I guess that's where, you know, all the denizens of the place just keep kicking the place around. And on the back here is a nice, beautiful detail, all the pipes and stuff. And I know my friend Mike Tarkin from the Sandcrawlers podcast was talking about the detail that you see in the skiff vehicles that just came out recently. All the hidden parts. They don't have to put it in there, but they do. And it's super nice. In the back, very straightforward. They don't ignore it. They still put detail here, but it doesn't put a lot of detail because that's where, I guess, hopefully the kid and not just the adults will play with it. So I'm very curious to see what this does. I have a feeling that it's similar to when you raise and lower Han Solo's Carbonite trophy, or maybe it just pops it down. I don't know. Let's take a look at the action figures now. So it pays to read the instructions, by the way, you know, so I'm an IKEA builder and I read the instructions quite a bit. I'm not your typical guy, but it pays to read the instructions. And there it is, right there. You put the Carbonite there and it just goes up and down. Very simple, but that's the way it works there. All right, now for the action figures. This one here, we'll start with, I'm going to leave the best for last. For me, Ree Yees is the best. But this is the Han Solo and Carbonite. There's the design there. It looks really nice. The sculpt they have, he looks kind of withered and weak there. I think I see a pair of handcuffs down there as well, if you can see the handcuffs. That is super nice. And it's a bit bent. You're probably going to... maybe you kind of could have predicted that if you're a type of person who likes your cards minty fresh. It is a bit bent because it is kind of packaged that way, and it was kind of folded like that. So, but It is really nice. And I think he's meant to look a little bit weak because you can kind of see it in the front there with Leia just kind of holding him up. You know, it's all about the diorama, right? But this is super nice. Really, really nice looking action figure. All in English by the looks of it. And on the back, you see other action figures available, especially Ree Yees there. You have your Elite Patronian Guard, Lando, Chewbacca, and Imperial Stormtrooper. It has that sort of retro look to it. Kind of neat. Thick bubble too. So there you go. So there's your Han and Carbonite. And one thing I just kind of noticed was also Han Solo is the same width as the Carbonite. It just kind of, it would make sense. I remember the old one from '83, he had a really thick neck and you have to put him in the Carbonite. That was kind of a cool touch to it. But this is looking pretty cool. I wonder if you could put him in the back. I don't know. I'm not gonna open this up. It's not that I'm afraid of opening up my action figures nowadays. When I get them, I usually do. But this one I kind of like it the way it is. It's kind of nice. So now I haven't even looked at the Ree Yees yet. So let's take a look at the Ree Yees. So wow, this is really nice. I think it is the same sculpt though. I think it is the same mold. So there's my Ree Yees. There's my boy. I love him. I love him so much. It's like it's got the same sort of. I actually have a vintage card. Hang on for 2 seconds. Okay, I'm pulling out all the stops for the Ree Yees. Just to demonstrate the original card. This is a gift. This is the original Ree Yees from 1983 or so that my buddy Neil gave me for a present, birthday present. That my buddy Neil, also co-host of the Generation X-Wing podcast, but that's the original Ree Yees, still packaged. The card is, or the bubble is a little bit yellow, but man, I don't care. It's only $1.98. What a deal! Get a free coin. I wonder if it's still available. Then you, so if you look at the two cards side by side, same design, same style, really cool design. You even have that little Kenner down at the bottom there. I don't see a lot of difference. If anything, the vintage is a little brighter, but it's that same image of him just kind of enjoying his drinks, kind of lush. I also thought I'd pull out this. This is Ree Yees in the Star Tours boarding parties collection. It is not the same mold. This one here is this. They're the same mold here. For life of me, I can't remember where I got this one from. But I know I got this one. This is the Black Series Ree Yees. And hang on, vintage as well. There's my vintage. This is the one I had as a kid. This guy's been with me since I was a kid, so he stays with me. Got pop finals and busts over there too. But this is the Black Series one that came out a while back, and it looks like it's the same mold. A bit repainted. It's been repainted a bit, but it is the same mold, and it is the same guns, blasters. Sorry, blasters. 501st should know blasters, but it is the same blasters as well. Yeah, it's the same blasters, same mold. The pans on the new one is a little bit redder. Repaint is pretty much the same stuff. And it's funny because I looked into the 501st Ree Yees costume, so I can think about, being a 501st member in a Ree Yees costume. And the costume, the real life Ree Yees costume in the movie is very different from this. This is cooler. This is a lot cooler. The real life one is a lot more yellower, a lot more hokey, I guess. But it's because it's all hidden in the dark. It's in the dungeon of Jabba's palace, so you don't really see how yellow it is until you actually see some footage or behind the scenes costume pictures. But either way, besides, I'm not going to cosplay as them. Not yet. I'm not really buying it. But beside the point, they are the same mold. So there you go. I still like this. $80 for the set. I think it's nowadays. I think that's probably worth it. It's probably what it's going for. You get two exclusive action figures that really this really needs to be with it. This one, personally, I think it's awesome. I would have loved to have him trying to mug C-3PO like he did in the movie, but I'm really happy with owning the Ree Yees action figures. And I wouldn't have. It feels by itself, I would not have spent $80 for it. I guarantee you. But I don't even think it would have been worth $80. But it is because it's in the set. Set itself, that's pretty cool. I don't know if I'm going to be using it. I might have to give it away or try to sell it or something like that. It's just not for me. I have no place to put it. I have no other action figures to put with it. But that being said, that's my problem. This is really, really pretty. I know people, again, like Mike Tarkin and the boys over at the Nerd Room, they would dig something like this. This is up their alley. Dengar Dan, all those guys, they would really love that. So I think if you want the set, go for it. I think it's really worth it. You want the action figures, again, super nice. They're really nice design. This one's not as curved. I'm really happy about that. This one really is curved, and maybe has to do with the thickness of it, but I have a feeling that's what happens with those things. But I am happy to have this in my collection. I can officially say, I want to say I have everything with Ree Yees made on it, but almost. I even have a Lego figure. It's a little cool one. He's actually in my Big Bang Theory Lego set, chasing around Leonard for some reason. But anyways, there you go. It's an unboxing. I've never done one of these before. I hope it didn't bore you. But there you go. There's the set. It's very straightforward. There's nothing else in here. So if you got any questions, send me an email at generationxwingpodcast@gmail.com. Put a comment down below. I don't usually read the comments a lot down below because YouTube, you're viral. But most people know me personally anyway, so ask me a question and contact me. Facebook, Generation X Wing on Facebook, Outer Rim Rookie on Facebook, and again, we have our Outer Rim Rookie coins available for $12 Canadian, $10 American, and the proceeds go to the BC Children's Hospital Foundation. I have sold half of them within 3 days, and so I am down to less than half now. So if they're going fast, so please, I would love for you to purchase one, and shipping may apply. So thank you very much, and thanks for watching my unboxing. And remember, armor is built on hope. Bye.